Just tap it in.
Tap.
Just
You
tap
tap
it
it
in.
on, fuck's sake.
Just tap it in. What's that? Happy Gilmore.
Yep. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Beats Banter Beyond with me, Dave, and him, Jason. Sorry, we were just discussing ways of turning it on.
Literally.
Yeah, quickly, because we haven't done it for a while. Go and check all our stuff over at phase2.co.uk and dice.co.uk, d1ce.co.uk, and check out all our with new remix of Caroline that we've entered in that competition up in SoundCloud. We've got Born in Belfast, loads of new music up there. So go and check all that out. You can catch all older shows and all that other good stuff.
Aye.
Yeah,
There you go. You done well.
I did. Getting better at this. I'll talk the shade
Promoting,
off the top of my head, aren't I?
promoting yourself.
What's been happening?
Not a lot, mate. Been playing darts and making music, and that's basically it.
What an interesting life you live, Jason. Says the man who doesn't leave his fucking room.
Well, in here, I don't leave.
I remember I said I'd get into building Lego and all. I was like, I'm going to get myself one set a month, and that's going to be my wee treat and my thing to do. I've now put that on hold because I'm moving house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't really be fucked having that because I've already got six there. I'm like, that's going to be a melt to try and not break these sets, and I don't want to add more to it.
Aye, to
when I know I'm
move, to
leaving
move
soon.
them when you're moving
Yeah.
house. So,
And I don't want to buy them, and then they're just sitting there because I'll get the itchy fever. I'm like, no, I just have to build them. You can't sit there in a box not being built if they're just there.
I know, that's it, mate. Ah, well, it's something to look forward to once you move house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We had good fun having a wee blast from the past today.
It was some good music from back in the day, isn't there?
Yeah, we went on. We were just flicking through some old tunes, trying to get a bit of inspiration for moving forward and find maybe some tunes from Malta. And it was fun just going back through the archives to see where it
It's
all
mad
began.
how music changed. Like there's a stark difference even between like every 2 years. When you're going through them, there's a massive
Aye,
change,
there's something's been added that you're like, oh, and
mad change
that's
in
yeah.
quality. Like,
Because like whenever we were listening to the proper old stuff, as you said, there was no sub basses, there was no fucking like
it was
pads
just a
in the
clap
breakdowns.
and a fucking and the lead in the breakdown.
Yeah, a filtered lead, and then a wee snare roll.
Boom, boom, and then obviously it still sounds happy, but
But the epicness though is the memories
the
that you
people
have from
who
them
are
tunes.
growing up now probably wouldn't listen to that and go, "That's good." They probably
Yeah,
think that sounds old.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It'd be like whenever we go and listen to our old stuff on SoundCloud or back the old hard drives, like, oh,
It
that's shit.
brings us back to like I said, it brings us back to the kitchen parties you were in and the clubs you
Yeah.
were in, and do you know what I mean?
That's what it is. There's an attachment to certain, like even whenever you were playing through songs and there was ones you left on that I hadn't heard, and then there was that decibel anthem you put on and turned it off because it wasn't something that you were into. I
Yeah,
was like, but I was at that decibel. That is a fucking tune to me. Like
yeah.
that is a full summer of getting excited about going to a festival, then going to the festival and all the other shit you did while you were in Amsterdam. I was like, that was a good
What do you
fucking
think the
time.
best decibel anthem was? I think is
Frontliner Sunblast.
I think the Sonny and Deviate one was it? The Beholder was it?
Oh, I fucking that's going
Paradise City.
really back.
Well, I can't even remember the words.
See,
Bell. The sun is out in Paradise City. And the
Oh,
girls
right.
are pretty. Something like that there, mate.
I
With
thought you were
BB-8
talking
singing
about
it.
like the Maximum Force and Beholder and all them there
I
kind
know.
of.
No, it was. I think it was the Beholder and Zanny done it.
Yeah,
And then, what would your favorite DEFCON anthem be?
it would be a toss up between Randy's and Showtax.
Showtax
One.
one. Either that or Scrap Attack. It's Showtax or Scrap Attack for me.
Who done Scrap Attack?
Headhunters. Scrap. Oh, that was the first time it said orange hard.
Yeah, see, I wasn't a big fan of Scrap Attack.
It's Scrap Attack.
Colors are the hardest.
Colors are
styles.
hardest style. That's the
what the
Showtax one.
Showtax one was.
It do.
Yeah,
That melody's
so
fucking
good.
epic, man. It's such a simple melody too.
But even that anthems were a different breed back then as well.
Again, it's from our perspective.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you're Jordan going to DEF CON this year, like that anthem, you know what I mean?
Speaking of that, did you see the price of the tickets for DEF CON?
No.
Holy fuck, man. So for a premium weekend ticket, it's 600, I think, no, €595. And for just a normal weekend ticket, it's like 395. And you're like, what's the difference that you get for premium for normal weekend?
I think you get private baths and showers. And all.
Aye. But like,
because Jordan and all just
600 quid for 3 days at a festival without your spending money and anything else is pretty steep. Like you think
uh,
whenever we used to go to it was like 50 quid. I know it wasn't a weekend, but even if you've done that, still 150 fucking euro
uh,
for
I never
three
went.
days.
But the Creamfields and all about fucking 300 odd quid the camp. I mean, I think that's the going rate. Like,
Aye,
but if you're just pitching a tent, like that's what Jordan all done. They just pitched a tent and then it paced down. They were fucking flooded and all. It was shite.
aye.
I would rather pay the 300 and get a fucking log cabin.
Man, fuck that hotel, man.
Uh,
I've done the camping, wouldn't do it
it's
again.
the fucking hassle of leaving and all and going back. That would be a
Ah,
pain in
yeah,
the hole.
that
Like,
that would be a ball buster. To be fair, the Dutch festivals are phenomenal for camping. Like you've never done it.
no.
We did it and loved it. Like there was mad shit that happened that was just funny, but the whole
And you're
experience.
allowed to bring like so many liters of drinking with you as
Yeah,
well. But you're not allowed to bring that to in the like where the festival is.
yeah,
But you're allowed to keep it in the
yeah.
campsite. Do you know what I mean?
See, our problem was we flew in the day that it was opening, so the campsite had been open from 12 o'clock, but we flew in from Belfast, then went into Amsterdam to get drink and shit because we were getting. No, 'cause the Cole needed wine. You know what I
Drugs.
mean? I was getting weed, obviously. Let's not fucking call a spade here.
That's Jordan Owen in the day before and slept
But
and got a
that's
hotel in
what I would have done
Amsterdam.
because by the time because you have to get a train to Tilburg and it's like 2 hours and two trains to get from Amsterdam Central to Tilburg and then another bus that's half an hour from the Tilburg station to Decibel. So by the time we got there, it was about 8 o'clock at night. The guy
Yeah.
was like, "Where are you coming from?" I was like, "Belfast. And we've been traveling from like 11 in the morning." I was like, "Did you get fucking lost?" It's like, "No, mate, detours." But when we got there, like, it was sweet. Pitched our tent, fucking went off, had a great time. Like, there's a wee cabin where you can just go and they'll blow up bed up for you. And just people walking about this campsite with big fuck off blew up beds and like.
Aye, that's what I'd be doing too, man. I wouldn't be fucking sleeping on the ground. I've camped before, mate.
But they
Back's
encourage such a
fucked.
healthy like for a rave culture. They encourage such healthiness to try and make sure that you survive. Like you get up in the morning and they're serving like nice fresh banana milkshakes and fucking like there's a yogurt bar and all like fresh muesli and all this shit and you can go to the shop and buy watermelons and fruit and all this.
See, that's not the stories I hear from Jordan. Like
No, but this is,
Jordan, I hear from Jordan, the fucking Dutch are nuts as fuck. Like,
I know, but I mean in the campsite for what they put this was it Decibel we went to, but it was like there was a cinema. There was a big fucking pool hall. There was lots of
darts?
shit for you. I don't know, maybe.
just fucking pay 300,
But
pay 600 quid to go through darts all weekend.
I always remember when we went, whenever I went over and stayed with Ram and Randy for New Year's, I went shopping with Ram before, because I stayed with him and then we went to Randy's house the next day. But before we went to his house, he went shopping with his missus.
Yeah.
They're just fucking all this fruit juice and yogurts and all sorts. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh, we're having a massive party tonight and we need to stay healthy tomorrow. I was like, that's amazing. Like, back home, we're just like, I go and get all bottles of vodka and shit. And they're like, no, we're
There's
going to
not,
get
not a
really
fucking
wankered.
bottle, not a bottle of water. And
No, but how well they plan ahead. They're like, yeah, we're going to party, but we know we're going to feel shit tomorrow. So we give our bodies everything that it needs to active or like to counteract it. And like, that's so fucking clever.
Yeah.
We don't have that. We're like,
Just
I'll
don't-
stir fry on a sofa. That'll do for
Just
me.
don't drink. Then you're good.
But
But no, that's it, mate. They brought up that way. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
it's like do everything in moderation. You can have fun. Just don't be fucking
Yeah, I go too much.
4 days deep in a fucking K-hole.
Been there.
Haven't we all? Haven't we
Fuck's
all?
But I know that's it, mate. If you just do things correctly and you stay hydrated, that's one thing I do a lot now. Like once if I'm drinking heavy, I do drink bottles of water in between. Like
Yeah.
Or like say you're drunk before you go on stage.
Yeah.
All I'll drink is bottle of waters on stage.
I will say this. Tinned water, as much as I thought it was a stupid thing, it tastes so much nicer.
Different, doesn't it?
It's
different.
so much nicer than fucking bottled water though.
Mate, I was in the green room looking for fucking water, and they were like, "Oh, it's in them boxes," and I was like, "No, that's tins of stuff." And they were like, "Aye." I was like, "Fuck, all right enough."
Like, so give me it at the bar, and I was like, "What's this? Nice water?" It's like, okay. And as soon as I drank it, man, it was like fucking ethereal music. It's like, oh, this is
Liquid
fucking
death.
amazing.
Aye.
But
It wasn't Liquid Death, but it's your one that was
no,
something
I have
else.
no idea what it was, but it was fucking great. What a weird name for a water product, Liquid Death. The one thing you
And
need
it
to
does look
survive.
like you're drinking a beer, like.
I thought it looked like. Do you remember the big Tensy energy drink, Relentless?
Uh,
We used to have them.
it is. It's monster-esque, just a different
Yeah.
color. I hear what you're saying.
What way brandless? Like you could have this energy drink, or you could also have this energy drink looking thing that's actually a tin of water. Ka-ching.
Yeah, but you see people drinking them. And you think they're drinking alcohol.
Yeah. Electrolytes. What the fuck is an electrolyte?
I don't know.
Imagine back if
It's
we
meant
were
to be good
kids.
for you.
You're being told by your partner, make sure you drink up your water. Have to get your electrolytes in today.
Uh,
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck's sake, when we were kids, they were making us eat marmalade, which is fucking horrible for you because they thought it was low in fat.
I remember them bringing recycling in here. You know when this changed the whole system? Now I must have been about 6 or 7, and it was a whole big palaver. And they're like, "Oh, but it's okay because whenever you have kids in your generation, it'll just be normal." And now you're looking at it going, "Yeah, bins is
Uh,
on Thursday, bins recycling's on a fucking Tuesday," and
our,
it's just
our recycling bins in the thing go out the same day.
oh no,
But it's
ours used to, and then they sent us a letter the other week saying it's changing. now.
it's every other week.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? So one week,
Aye, week
but
about.
it's the same Tuesday.
Yeah. But it was. I always think back to that going. It's like when my dad told me when I was a child. He's like,
They used to do it every week. Every week, they used to pick your bin up. So like, and whenever I lived in Wheatfield, it was every Monday.
Yeah.
Nah, it's every 2 weeks.
I mean, that's because there's more bins.
I have 2 bins. Like, I stole one from the old house when I was renting,
Oh shit! Right, okay.
so I took 2 bins. So I filled 2 bins in 2 weeks. No sweat.
Such a wasteful person, Jason.
Sure, not mate. That's rubbish.
You're fucking rubbish.
And you don't recycle properly. You keep putting fucking bottles in the wrong box out there, and the bastards won't lift it.
Look, I was told.
They fucking refuse to lift it. You put them in the. You're meant to put them in the middle box, I think. And you keep putting them in the
Right,
bottom
so
box.
so let me just clear this up. What has happened then is you have changed the order of it because originally Heather shouted at me because I put a tin in the normal bin.
It says on the front of the
And you
box
told
what
me-
to put in.
I think I'm fucking looking at that. I'm like,
Aye.
I was told.
If not, I'd be bringing them boxes over to
I
your
was
front door.
always
Setting them
told
out.
put it in the bottom box, and I've always put my bottles and my tins into the bottom box.
I've never recycled once.
Of course, you haven't.
She does it all. I
Yeah.
just leave it sitting on
So
the
what
radiator.
the fuck are you jipping me for?
I leave all this. So see if it's a tin or a fucking glass, I just leave it sitting on the radiator.
Right, well
in
then
the
I'm gonna
kitchen.
start
And,
sneaking my things on the
I
radiator.
just set it
and
on the
onto you.
radiator and she'll bin it where it needs to go.
So you're giving me shit. You're kicking that and it's fucking flicking up a connection thing there. I no, you can't chip me if you don't do it.
I don't do it, man.
No, it's pointless. It all goes.
That's
Did
not
you
my
see the
job.
woman in England who fucking put Apple AirTags into your recycling to see where it all goes to? And I think she's done like 50 of these, and of the 50, 28 ended up just in this fucking wasteland
Landfill.
where they just fucked it in and away. And now she's bringing the council to court over this. And it's like, but there was shit here and all about them. Why they just take it and burn it all. Like, it's not to defeat the purpose. You're burning all this plastic, which destroys
I seen
the.
something too about that. It's like so your tins and your glass bottles, they'll do that because it makes monetary sense.
Yeah.
But then the other shit, they're just like
Like plastic
fuck
and
that,
fucking
no.
cardboard and paper. Like, I burn
milk,
it.
your milk things and all.
And again, I all for doing my bit.
Is it wrong that I genuinely don't give a fuck?
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I genuinely don't care. Like.
I will try and do my bit as and when. Like, I'll not litter in the street. I'll put my
Yeah.
litter in a bin. But me putting my milk carton in a recycling bin is not going to fucking fix all the electricity that's used in Vegas or all the coal that's burnt in fucking China. Like, it will make... it's not like it's fucking...
That's it. I'm a same mate. I would never throw rubbish away. I'll keep it in my pocket till I find a bin. Keep it in my car till I get home.
Yeah.
Like I never do that there. But I don't care about the earth that much.
No, I would say I care about the earth. I care about
Why?
the earth and animals
Why
more than I
do
care
you
about
care?
people.
Why do you care about the earth and animals?
Because that is the way that this planet is supposed to be. It is supposed to be covered by green plants. It's supposed to be covered by animals, and there's a certain...
It fucking is.
No, not the way we
Yes,
fucking...
mate. See,
we
if you
have
fly
paid-
over this country, mate, there's very few cities.
Aye, but there's
It's
very few
mostly
fucking
green.
trees, man. It's all farmers' fields. It's not supposed to be farmers' fields. It's supposed to be fucking trees.
There's
and
plenty of trees, mate.
there's not.
I've drove all over this country, mate. There's forests
So you're
everywhere.
telling me that this planet has the same amount of trees and grass on it that it did 100,000 years ago?
I would say it has more trees.
Shut the fuck up, Jason.
Google it.
Oh my god, this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever said, and you said some fucking howlers.
I'm telling you, mate, people plant trees all the time. No one planted trees 100 years ago.
But again, we fucking Jeremy planting 10 trees to make up for it isn't making up for the fucking 10 acres of forest that get
So
fucking
how
cut
many years ago?
100,000 years ago.
Is there more trees now?
It's such a preposterous thing to say.
Let's see.
What have you searched? What's your exact wording on
Is
this?
there more trees now than 100,000 years ago?
Okay. And now, instead of saying the answer, you're probably going to look through all the articles that will try and benefit your fucking statement.
Well, it just first thing come up was Earth has more trees now than it did 35 years ago. There are more trees in the UK than at any time in the past 100 years.
Yeah, because they're trying to bring trees back because we've fucked it so much.
It's not giving me 100,000 years, but it's giving me there's more trees now than there has been.
In 100
The
years?
planet has more trees than it did. How many trees are there in the world today versus 100 years ago?
No, but that doesn't matter because we've had conservation efforts in the last decade, 2 decades that have tried to plant trees. That's sweet, but it's not 100,000 years. You say, right, even go back to the dinosaurs. Are you saying that there was more trees now on the planet than there was when the dinosaurs were about?
Well, there's still the plains are still the plains. Trees don't grow on the plains. There's still see where the forests were then.
The Sahara Desert was a fucking forest, and
Yeah.
now it's a desert, so that would have been entirely filled
Yes,
with trees.
but you're
and now
missing
it's
what I'm
sand.
trying to say here. Like plain, like see over here where like it wouldn't have just been forests around here because that's not what it naturally
I'm
is.
talking about the globe in general, not just.
No, you
fucking,
didn't. You said here, you had her.
So here we'd still have a lot more trees, but in general, the whole globe would be far better off if we weren't on it.
At what stage in history?
You're really not letting
What
this go.
stage in history had the most trees?
Fuck me, this is some great content for people out there.
It's still saying that. Like a brief history of forests. Let's see.
Fuck my life. I don't even care. I'll just let you have the win. I'm not prepared to argue this over it. I know I'm right.
Well, why you let me have the win? Let's get to the bottom of it.
No, because it's gonna be fucking.
No, but you hear what I'm saying. So, like, see, like, say here now, there wouldn't have been trees here. That's not what this land is.
Yeah, we're hills and mountains.
Yes, yeah. So it wouldn't have been trees. Same with the Great Plains in Texas. There would never have been trees there. It would have just been grass. The forests that were back then are still there.
2 spots on the entire planet.
No,
there's places though now that don't have trees or any wildlife in it, but that they did.
Where?
The Sahara Desert.
Yeah, no, but you're not missing the point here. That wasn't because of humans. That was a natural shift in the fucking earth. Humans didn't cause that. My argument, your argument you were making is
okay. I hear where you're coming from.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were making it out that it was us that fucking changed the earth.
We have.
When we're planting more, there's more trees now than there was 100 years ago.
We have fucked this planet so bad.
Have we though?
Yeah.
We're meant to be here.
There's fuck all fish.
You're not a humanist at all. Like.
No, I'm definitely not. Fuck humans. Fuck them all, mate.
Do you really care about fish?
I care about animals. Yeah, I think animals are class.
So do you? I agree. I love looking at animals. I love nature.
Yeah, but if we keep fucking ruining the world, we're not going to have fuck all to look at or acknowledge. You think of the amount of shit that's probably been killed on this planet that we didn't even know existed because
before
mate,
there was a full species of animals, dinosaurs lived on this planet before we even existed, and they're all gone.
Yeah, but it's
a cycle.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is you look at all like Brazilian miners and shit who go and cut down all the rainforest. There's shit in there. They're not how to be like, oh, here, this monkey looks a bit fucking different.
Did you ever see your man Paul Rosley? He goes there and he fights them like.
Does he?
He's brilliant, mate. So he is. He was on Rogan the other day, but that's his second time he's on. But Lex Friedman went down and was there with him for fucking couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And the first day they went out, and they decided to go into the deepest part of the Amazon though to find out like what was happening.
Yeah.
And they were using compasses, but they kept going around. They couldn't find any streams. 2 days went without water. And he was like, oh shit, this never happens to. And I brought Lex Friedman with me and I can't find water. And then he says, we found this road. And he was like, and Joe was like, fuck, happy days. And Paul was like, no, they build the roads first and then they come in and take the trees. He was like, so that wasn't a good thing. We were in the deepest bit of the Peruvian Amazon and there was a road dug. So he was raging that there was a road in the middle of it. He says, but we took the coordinates and went back up. And what they done was, see the loggers don't necessarily want to log, they're just local
Oh,
guys.
but they're just getting paid.
That's the only thing they're
That's
doing.
it.
So what he does then, he employs them for his company to conserve.
That's good. Yeah.
It's classic. But he's fucking, I think he saved 200 odd thousand square kilometers or something already.
Just think, well, there's one man.
Some
saved
boy
all
from
them
New
trees.
York, you know what I mean?
I did read.
But do you ever see the thing about hemp too? Like hemp, you can grow within seasons, and it makes stronger paper.
Yeah, and you get it's flammable. Like I've seen all them hemp bricks that people are blasting it with full flamethrowers, and it's just fucking scorched the
Aye.
inside of it, and that's it.
But so then that's like there's
Big
your
building,
that's
though,
your
mate.
papers. That's your papers, sort of.
Hemp can make so much shit, from fucking petrol to clothes to fucking everything that you could pretty much. You can make plastic and all from hemp, but
Aye.
because it's so cheap to manufacture, people are like, oh, we'll lose a lot of money.
That's it. But so instead they'll go and cut down these fucking 1,000-year-old trees.
Yeah. I seen something that I thought was mental, and then because obviously I'd been searching for this, a couple of days later I saw an equally as mental thing, and was like, we could all be fucked just all randomly on this, right? So mushrooms of any type can't grow on living tissue or anything, like the whole Last of Us thing.
Well, aye.
That's why it's
And stop scudding at you.
implausible, because obviously it doesn't grow past a certain temperature. Body temperature is just borderline what mushrooms would survive on and all this, right? But you remember at the start of the Last of Us program, the wee scientist was like, but global warming could change the whole fucking thing, right? Some guy was going through a rainforest and found a frog that has a mushroom growing on its leg. It's the first time they've ever found
Right.
a mushroom growing on a living specimen. Because obviously when you die, you turn cold, so it can fucking do whatever it wants to you. But this frog's just hopping about. Now, they don't know how this is affecting the frog's life, if this is killing the frog or doing like that zombie
Constantly
thing.
tripping out. Fucking hell. what's
But
going on?
so they're like, shit, well, watch this. So, do you remember, like, again, on The Last of Us, that's based on the cordyceps mushroom that takes over ants and turns
Yeah.
them into zombies? They found the first version of that ever in Scotland.
Right.
So it's now made its way to the UK, but it's never been able to live in the UK before because of whatever reason. So there's
Climate or whatever.
So
Mate,
mushrooms
see
are
your
fucking
thing
gonna
about
do us, man.
animals too. Like, mate, we look after animals now way better. Did you ever remember? Did you ever see the videos of the Grove baths? Do you
No.
know the Grove swimmers
Aye.
with dolphins in it?
No.
Mate, let's pull this up. YouTube. I mate, they used to put dolphins in the Grove baths.
Like round the corner?
Yes, on the shore road
When was this?
years ago.
Holy shit. Were they bigger?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They must have transported them about.
That's fucking mental. What have you typed in there?
I need to go to YouTube.
Why did you not just go to YouTube?
I thought I would have brought it up on.
YouTube.
But mate, YouTube is fucking Google.
There's so many mad animal things with Belfast. Like the fucking when they went and hid the elephants from the bombings and all during the war. Was it the elephants that they hid? They hid some sort of animals during the fucking war. No, I definitely don't be showing my recently watched videos. You'll find out what I'll be doing very soon. Lots of learning. So was that at the top?
Yeah. Grove Baths, Belfast.
I reckon you're talking bollocks.
It was. I'll find it, mate. Why?
Picture it didn't happen, mate. Don't. You've let us down. You've let yourself down. You've let the fans
Turn
down.
your Bluetooth on there.
Why?
I'll send you it.
Well, have you got it there? Oh, you're gonna make me move after the fucking days I've had moving my fucking legs, mate.
But that's fucking insane behavior. Like,
What is?
doing that there. Is it on? Is it?
Yeah.
1983 it was.
Oh fuck. Before I was born, anyway.
So that's showing up.
Well, I don't know. This can be our technical issue.
What I'll
can't we?
do is I'll fucking Facebook it.
Oh my goodness, you're making this so difficult. I don't really care that much about the Dolphins now.
I mean, you have to see it, mate. It's fucking mad.
Okay, you send it to me then. And I'll fucking open it. Is it a YouTube thing or a Facebook thing?
TikTok.
That's alright. Hopefully this will work. There you go, Jason. All set up and ready to go for you, sir.
So this is the Grove Baths. I think it's gone now. Like,
Them dolphins look so sad.
but how did they get them in there? Because that was a fucking swimming pool every day.
Just walk them in. Fucking like a stretcher type
Look,
thing.
it's a fucking leisure centre.
What was the purpose of it?
These to bring people down to watch him. It is cruel. Like,
Oh, aye.
I bet you done that in Castaway fucking swimmers too and all some
The
stage.
fucking tour of the north. That's mad. You might have with that. Has only
No,
been the last.
it might tell you here. Or how long here we went? Did not live in salt water? Aye. That's chlorine water.
Maybe they changed water
Well, they
for
would
it.
have to, obviously.
I guess 1983. Didn't give a fuck about that.
It's
Dolphins
water's
can live in
water.
fresh water as well. He's not from here. Seemed a bit too clean for that.
Don't give a fuck either. It is sad as fuck. Like, they should be roaming.
Yeah.
Dolphins love a good raping as well.
Oh, why?
They rape like fuck.
Like squirrels.
Cats too.
Why are they playing Jaws music?
Doing it, doing it. Imagine that they just start bucking them. Ave McKinney, BBC News, Grove Baths.
This has been Jackie Fullerton from Windsor Park.
See a video of Jackie Furlong getting slammed by a wrestler.
Man, I literally watched it on the way over here. Or maybe if you fucking ask nicely, get Stephen Nolan to jump in the swimming pool with him.
I would put Steve Nolan in the fucking swimming pool with an orca.
See, just on you doing the Jaws music thing. Do you know what's really fucking
There's
winding me
Paul
up at the
Clark
minute?
and what's happening, Paul?
Oi, oi,
All
Paul.
good,
We'll
brother.
see you in a
We'll
couple
see you
of
in a couple of
weeks.
weeks. Do a podcast multi with us, Paul.
Poolside, a few cocktails, a few drinks afterwards. I see this whole fucking trend of taking like an energetic, cool song from back in the day and putting it in movie trailers, but it's really slow and epic and eerie.
I don't know what you're on about.
Like fucking the Napoleon trailer, the way they took that Black Sabbath song, slowed it down. They've done it for.
That's a fucking great reference there. Because I had no clue what you're on about.
But you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of trailers now. I can't even. I remember watched a trailer for something coming over here, and I can't remember what it is now. But even that, it was fucking such slow stuff, and you're like, why? Why do we need to do that? Just there's plenty of songs that can set the tone that you don't need to rehash and be like, oh, I'm gonna set the tone with this tune, but I'm gonna.
But it also costs way less to just fucking remix it than pay Hans Zimmer to make a new Gladiator theme tune for you.
Yeah, well,
I've been listening to him going to bed. Mate.
Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer, like fuck off.
Hans Zimmer frame.
No, so the We Will Be Free one, the Gladiator one,
Yeah,
Interstellar, couple of other ones.
Are you a Hans Zimmer guy then?
Oh, aye. But they're relaxing, they help you go to sleep. Like.
See, I'm a John Williams guy, man.
Stick John Williams was fucking.
Oh no, get the fuck out of here! Look
He's a
at the
fucking
amount of
funny.
iconic songs that man's created.
Go name one then.
I'm not even.
Yeah, you can't even name
No.
one.
The list would be endless. Because we've done all the Harry Potter films. He's done all Star Wars
They're
films.
shite,
He's
mate.
done Jaws.
Have you watched that June yet?
I have watched the first one. I watched it one night when Nicole was up in Newcastle, and I was like, oh, do you know what I'll do? I'll just sit and stick a wee film on since I'm in the house on my own. Had a wee smoke, watched it. Couldn't really get away from the fact that first of all, it's a very Star Wars type of film, and then half the actors in
But you
it.
know Star Wars is based on Dune.
Yeah, I know that,
Yeah.
but half the actors that are in Dune are in Star Wars. So it's like, right, I'm finding it hard to disassociate because you're talking about
Yeah.
empires and all this here, and it's the same characters, but it's a different setting. But it was good, and then I fell asleep, like started to fight the sleep for like the last half hour, and I don't really remember what's happened, and I can't really be fuck watching the second one now.
Me and Jax were going to watch it last night, but then we didn't end up watching it. But that's it. So I was like, "What is it?" And I was looking into it, and I was like, "The Star." It was a book wrote way
Yeah,
before that, and then Star Wars. The guy that wrote Star Wars based Star Wars off that
the
book.
guy that wrote Star Wars. Oh my goodness, caused such offense to me. But it is. It's
J.R.R. Martin.
fucking R.R. Tolkien.
Uh,
The no, but I pretty
he
much
was a
what he
fucking
done.
header. Him, no boy.
Who
The man that
Tolkien?
done fucking Lord of the Rings and all. Huh?
Aye, he wrote a full fucking language, and then was like, "I'm gonna make a movie out of this."
I listened to that thing about him, mate. He was fucking nuts. Like,
He's from here.
is he?
I'm almost certain that he was fucking born
I
at the Della Flats.
Well, I listened to a podcast about him because it was like over the war and all, and I think I would have remembered that like if he was from here, but I'm not sure.
There's a plaque. There's someone was born in. There's some C.S. Lewis is who I'm thinking of was born in the guy that done Land, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He was born in Dundela Flats.
Mate, fuck, I used to love that in primary school.
The Land, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Have you watched the new one of it? Well, when I say new one, it's maybe 10-year old. Like.
I've never watched the movies, never read the books.
Nah,
No.
I loved it in school. I was fucking big into it in school. Like
What the movie?
the Land, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Or reading it?
Reading it and the movie.
Yeah.
So they made us read it in like P6, and then P7 they let us watch it before we left. Wankers.
I know obviously the cultural references of it, like Narnia and the Wardrobe and fucking all that.
I
there,
say
but
kids that get fucking sent up because they're bombing London in
Aye.
the war.
we watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang with her
Nah,
because
I've
they're
never
obviously
watched that,
doing
really.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and the dancing and the Christmas
Yeah.
show. But me and Ruby tried to watch it when Nicole was on her honeymoon, or not her honeymoon, but the
Why she get married?
sorry, no, because we found out after she went on the hen party that the bride and groom actually secretly got married the day before she went on the honeymoon or the hen party. So it was like, yeah,
What?
yeah, there was other things that went on. They did have an eventual marriage where everybody went, but they went because they were getting married in a brewery. They had to go to City Hall to do an actual registered wedding.
Right. Yes.
So they
yes,
went
yes.
and officially got married the day before they went off on the hen do. So they called it a honey hen because it was pretty much they all went on her honeymoon instead of the husband, right? So what was the point in this story? Oh, yeah, we're watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang but because it's so old.
Mate, that's fucking insane, mate. I'm trying to wrap my head around that.
I'm not going to talk about this any
Is
further.
this
because
another East Belfaster?
No, there's people involved in this that got me in trouble the last time we talked about these people. I
Hang your
appreciate yous all
fucking
listening.
heads in shame.
We
You
got
fucking
in trouble
carries us.
the morning of the main wedding because there was clips shared about the bridesmaids of us talking about something. I was like, oh.
There's Louise. And Louise, what do you think about this fucking madness? They got married the day before they went on the hen party. That's nuts, like.
Yeah. But if not like official, everyone came and watched the wedding, just down to City Hall, done the official
Registry.
fucking register bit.
Well, that's like if you go to Vegas and you have to come back and
Yeah, well
register.
that's what they done, but they were like, right, well sure, we'll go and get it done.
It wasn't like a proper. It wasn't a marriage. You just went down and registered your marriage.
Aye, that's what they done. They went down, signed all the papers, had the witness. That was it.
You
Went
could
off
do that
there.
the fucking day after the fucking. Fuck off. You could do that the day after you go to the brewery.
They were
The brewery.
the beauty, the fucking beauty.
Fuck, I mean, I may talk like that, but at least I don't get married before I go on honeymoon.
Oh,
The hen
you
party?
just proposed like fucking what 15 years ago and say nothing more. That's all her fault. She doesn't want to fucking marry me. You fucking blame her.
I'm past it now, man.
Are you? Oh,
I would rather spend money and have fun than fucking spend 30 grand, 40 grand on a wedding.
So you gonna sell the engagement ring then?
I
Just
don't
be like,
get much
"Here,
for that, man.
Give us
Fuck.
that. The engagement's off. I'll fucking stay with you, but you're not engaged anymore.
I hope she don't try and sell it, or I'll be getting a good slap.
Take me a
You're
second
right,
there.
Louise. That's not a shankle thing, just so you know. That's a fucking out in the sticks thing.
It's just
That's a hills have eyes. That's fucking That's the type of people that run about with fucking green masks on down in
You're offending our
Irvinstown.
listeners now. They listen to us fucking weekly, and now they're not going to listen. We need all the people we can fucking get.
We do.
Do you know what I mean? And you're
But we
fucking.
don't need them people.
You're alienating
We
them.
don't need them types of people. You fucking lunatics.
Oh, you're a dick. I didn't even realize that was going to be such a thing.
I knew you were worried about it, so I had to keep going harder.
I'm not. That's what she said.
How about we get married the day before we go on our fucking hen party?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Your fucking date opens up. I don't know how it fucking happened to get married. Congratulations.
I don't know how it works either. Congratulations on your wedding. Now, Dave doesn't have to go to your actual wedding because you're
I've already
already
been.
married. Well, have you?
It's already over.
You fucking dirty bastards.
Who?
You went and get married, and then you bring all legions down. They get all the cash and
I
cards.
did make
You
that comment.
fucking cunts.
Like, I really have to go to your wedding since it's not really a wedding, like, is it? We're just here for you to have a fucking party.
That's all you did. You just went to a party.
It was a great day. The Hilton Brewery's class.
Where's that? I think you told me about this
Hilton,
actually.
funny enough.
Where?
Hilton?
I don't know where that is. That's what I'm asking.
Out in some country area. Near Lisburn, maybe? Out past Lisburn?
I love how you class Lisburn as a country.
Mate, anywhere outside Belfast is a country. You're the second person who's laughed at me in 24 hours for saying that. Lisburn is fucking...
What's not? It's a city, mate.
No, it's not.
Lisburn
Oh, I
is a
know it
city,
is, but
aye.
it's not really. It's the city where all the fucking farmers go to get their...
It's our third city, isn't it?
It's not Belfast, though.
Newry. There was 4, so there's Newry.
Newry doesn't even
Newry
know what
City
fucking
is
part
now.
of the border it's in.
I know, but Newry's class is a city. There's Belfast, then the second city, which is Londonderry.
See,
And
if
then-
you can live in somewhere and get two different phone networks, depending on whether you're on your left foot or your right foot, that doesn't count as being a fucking city. That is definitely farmer territory.
No, I agree. It's culty galore. Like,
Newry does not qualify as a fucking city. It is culty town.
the people.
Sorry to anybody from Newry. Oh, I openly say this. Anybody outside of Belfast to me is a farmer. That's it. There's no arguments unless you're from Belfast. You're a farmer.
You hear that, Louise? You're a fucking farmer. You too, Paul, because you're outside Belfast.
I would say I probably told Louise it's just farmer. Paul, you don't really count though, 'cause you're in England. That's different. Don't want to offend them. They might stab us.
The English.
Yeah.
They love a good stabbing, don't they? Remember everyone talking about gun crime? Like, we used to love a good shooting over here, like
And a bombing.
bombing.
But you remember when England was so terrified of Northern Ireland because we were mad cunts and now we're just all living our best lives and they're all stabbing each other because of what fucking postcode they live in?
I see.
At least we were separated on our religion. It was one or the other there. Like,
if-
are you BT fucking 14? Are you BT 79 or fucking XYC?
Mate, I had a wee mate and he was in a gang and it was called BT 36. Navi
Shit.
postcode. Aye.
Fear the BT 36.
I mean, we used to give him grief about it all the time. Like, there's a BT 36 coming. But that's a cute. I suppose that's what you call your gangs.
Well, no, Ballybean had Ballybean Rocket Team.
We had the
Was it
Ballyselling Bucket Crew.
I was going to say, was it some bucket,
BSBC,
bucket suckers on crew
and then
tour?
LABC, which was Loyalist Ardoyne Bucket Crew.
See, that's what all our names.
And
were.
then the Woodfield one
all
was
our parents had to deal with like the IRA, UDA.
the Woodfield one was Woodfield Corner Boys, because we always stood in the corner. Not me, I wasn't part of Woodfield Corner Boys.
Were you
like.
not good enough? Did you have to just stand out in the street?
I stood in the entry.
Were you in reserve? Were you?
I know, because I originally came from Ballyselling. I couldn't be swore in, you see.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
No, I was the older ones. Like,
Same
but,
way fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger can't be president of the United States.
is that right? Why?
Because
Because he's the one born there.
Yeah. You're like, no, sorry, you're out of our postcode. You can watch, but stay the fuck away from us.
I don't worry. You can govern California. We don't care about that, but you can't run the country.
Fucking politics, mate. It's a fucking nah.
Mate, if you're a citizen, you should be allowed. I think.
Nah.
Why?
Because you should
How the
have.
fuck's Michelle O'Neill run over here? She's not British.
Because we all have to hold hands and play nice now.
I'm only joking.
That's what it is. It's like the way on TV you have to have one black person, one Asian person, one fucking Filipino person, one fucking whatever. In this quote, like I love TV ads that you know have been made by someone
Yeah, I
trying to
seen
fill a
one the
quota.
other day on fucking BBC, and Isaac Newton was black, and he was talking about the apple falling. I'm like,
Maybe
Come
it was a
on.
fucking banana fell. Oh my god, I didn't mean to say that. That was terrible. Oh my god. Oh fucking hell. Can I just clarify the reason banana came to my head first is because the child loves fucking bananas and just says it all the time. It's my go-to fruit for everything now. That was terrible fucking
Don't dig a
timing.
fucking deeper hole. Holy fuck. Don't be clipping that.
Oh my god.
But it
This
is
is the
mad.
problem of going live, isn't it?
Jesus Christ. I'm
Will we cut this show early, mate?
sorry, everyone. I didn't know I was
What?
I was Dave down there in Irvinstown when he had a white hood on. What is that all about? Put that fucking video of them cunts in the street. They are dressed like Ku Klux Klan members on the green.
That's what you have to do in the harvest. You'll have
What?
to go out with your pitchforks to fucking light the fields and shit. Scare the birds away.
Scare the birds away.
No, what I was getting at before we took that.
Mate, just forget about it. We're past it now.
No, I'm finishing my fucking point. If I'm stuck myself this hole, I'm fucking sitting on it. See, when you see people who've clearly made a woke TV advert and they have like a white person.
Dave will be attending a course at his day job.
Oh fuck! Don't even get me started. I could be getting fired from a fucking day job for that.
Fucking brilliant.
But when there's quotas to be filled and you have like, you're right there. Lovely.
I had this chest thing all week.
That's good for our ASMR listeners.
You made me laugh though.
Oh right, so it's my fault for laughing.
You're a dick, mate. So funny.
I want to go back and watch my face because it took me a second to register. That was the most inappropriate accidental joke you're ever gonna get.
You meant it, you cunt.
I really didn't. Allegedly. Oh.
Right, we're seeing
hell.
Stephen Nolan gets a hell out. That'll be on BBC Radio Ulster in the morning.
that'll be what it's fucking.
And then it'll be,
like.
and welcome to Stephen Nolan live on BBC One. Was this podcast creator racist? And then deep down, Stephen will be going, I wish it was that or wee fucking cunt. I wish that or wee cunt fucking said it. He's was doing some slurring about me on the old fucking TikTok.
Oh my good fucking god. So, speaking of other evil dicks, did you watch the Vince McMahon documentary?
No, you were saying about it last week.
Did I? I didn't
But
remember.
wasn't that you telling me last week that it's not actually, it's about his business? It wasn't actually about all the bad shit he done.
No, there is. He does bad shit, but it's more talking about the business and how he was just a ruthless businessman.
Aye, it
he's
sort
like-
of bigs him up, really.
It's like, do you know the way people get pissed off at Alex Ferguson? It's like greats go through United and then they're just disposed of. But it's like, well, no, you should finish playing football for me. I gave you a shake of the hand and told you to move on. That's part of the job. It's kind of the way McMahon did, but again, they live in a fucking pantomime, so everything is going to be dialed up right to fucking 12. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, that's it. It's all fake. Everything's fake.
But
How much shit do you have to do? Like, if you're doing a fake job like that, when do you actually become that?
well, that's what the whole sort of thing gets at. But sorry, I didn't realize this, but I forgot I spoke about it last week, and my head's a bit.
Your head, you've lost it now. Like,
I'm gone, mate. All I can think about in my head is like, can I just get this over with so I can delete this episode off the internet as quick as fucking possible? Oh my god, I am so sorry. So what about bands and the naughties over announcing all their words?
What?
Do you ever listen to like fucking bands like Blink-182 and all, and they always talk like this and really say every letter in the word. But loads of bands did that. Like, why did you really have to over enunciate it like you were trying to fucking let a deaf person lip read you properly? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm going to say forever and ever. It's like, when did that change?
Until
I'm a scat man.
Afghanistan. Padadan.
You said Afghanistan.
That's what he says. They come from Afghanistan,
Oh, right, okay.
but he talks there fast.
I don't.
Now you can't even understand the fucking lyrics and tunes because they talk so fast.
Mumble rap.
Full circle.
I just don't get mumble rap as well. Like fucking just and you're like, no, fucking say words. Say
I know.
anything. You're
It's as
literally
if
just
it's like someone's eating a banana or something. They're trying to sing.
ball bag. Absolute ball bag, mate. I hope you choke. I hope it's the last fucking. It probably is going to be the last fucking episode.
Choke on a banana.
Out of everything that we've said,
We don't bring we into
no,
it, dickhead.
I mean,
Don't bring we into it. I said absolutely fucking nothing. My only crime was laughter.
Your Honor, the only thing I did was laugh.
Is it illegal to laugh, sir?
I was only laughing at him realizing what he'd fucking done. I wasn't laughing at what he said. But no, what I mean, out of everything we've said over this podcast
There
and
was
the
only
fucking old one,
there was only 120 people listening live.
that was
Dave.
that was the probably the worst thing that we've ever said by accident.
We? I'm telling you, stop.
Between-
Fucking we. You're on your own, dickhead.
Oh my god, I really have. That's just completely thrown me now. My brain's gone.
Yeah.
Completely gone now.
We'll bring it back. This one always works, right?
Would you rather
would you
fuck your man or your dad?
Would you rather be dead for playing? I'm pretty sure we have had this
right now,
argument.
I'd rather be fucking dead, to be fair. I wish that sofa would just fucking eat me up alive.
Oh, fucking hell.
My only other crack.
You want to watch the greatest leg of darts that ever happened?
I'm not gonna get into fucking countries at this fucking rate. Why are you showing me darts? I don't want to watch darts. I don't like darts.
I know, I was trying to lighten the mood just.
No, there's no way that you can like this. Did you see fucking the guys from Harvard who ruined Mark Zuckerberg's glasses?
The ones,
The Harvard students?
I bet the glasses are these the glasses that,
The
Like
augmented reality glasses.
yeah.
Yeah.
How'd they do that?
So these two Harvard students took them, and as part of their theses, they were trying to prove that the world is not ready for smart glasses and the security implications for them. So they got a pair of these beta testing, whatever,
Yeah.
for them, tweaked a few things within it, wrote a wee bit of different code, and was able to walk down the street, and the glasses scanned everyone's face and was able to go on the internet and find all their Facebook accounts and bring up all their details, literally just walking past them.
Where they get a pair
And
of
they, no, they're not selling them. The whole thing is they have
I would save me having to type it in.
you there. But they've wrote a full paper on this, and it's part of their thesis for their university degree, that they're saying that look what we did, and we're just two fellas sitting in Harvard
We're not even fucking.
experimenting.
We haven't even finished college yet.
Yeah, like you think of people who have the capability and the money to do shit like this. Like what is the security implications? Because realistically, you'd be walking down the street, if you have equipment that can link your Facebook, or like as daft as it is, if in all this
facial
augmented
recognition,
shit,
boom, Jason Surgeon.
I mean, not even that. You think how does when you tap your chip and pin, right? Now this is me just fucking. This isn't part of their paper. It's just something I'm thinking. But you just walk up and go boop, tap your chip and pin. It's fucking magic, and this machine goes, okay, I'm taking money out of your bank account. If you have some way, because all these glasses, as you say, you can have fucking TVs up on the wall, you can have apps running your computer there. What's to say you can't make some sort of card reader program, and you just look at people's pockets, and if they've got a card in it, and your glasses are close enough, you can just take their bank details.
It's not like that, but
scanner
the
things,
scanning.
but I mean, like, not steal their money, but you get their bank details. So you look at their face, you look at their bank details. Like now, when I go into my bank, the second thing is you have to show your face to show you're that person for sending money or whatever. If you're able to get that
the
person's,
blinker eyes or something.
you get your fucking someone's face and their bank details and all. Like it's so easy to stroke people.
My good luck on mags, mate.
I wasn't like got fucking much money to stroke, like, but it's still the
Get yourself a nice McDonald's breakfast to get away you go. No, I agree with you. That is like that's why they've done them FRID chip fucking wallets. That wallet, I remember I won that wallet when I was in America. That's what that is. Like it's got the protection around it, so like you can't scan it when it's in my pocket.
Yeah.
That's why they brought them out, because cunts were just going down the street with scanners and tapping your fucking
That's
leg.
it. You can do what 5 transactions at £20 with a certain bit.
It's more than that now, mate. See on Apple Pay, I've paid £200 on Apple Pay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you can tap whatever. You can tap a couple £100 now. Like
it's mad, but again,
I can't remember the last time I put my card in the machine.
Technology grows faster than our ability to either understand it or use it to its full ability. And we're like, oh, this is a cool wee gadget. Let's make it better before we really got the full use out of what it does now.
There's positives and negatives with everything like in there. Like the positives of social media is you get to interact with people around the world, you get to promote your music, you get to fucking see news as it happens.
Yeah.
But then the negatives are people go into deep depression because they don't look like the wee girl looks and they
Yeah.
don't. I
And
mean,
that's another thing.
no,
Do you not think
no, it makes
society's
me
all
laugh,
starting to
mate.
look like each other though? Like they're all getting the same fucking facial things done.
Yeah.
They're all getting the lips done. They're all getting Botox, and everyone's just looking like a big fucking.
Do you know what makes me laugh, mate?
Well,
If you're a failed OnlyFans girl. Like
oh yeah, yeah.
you put your fanny on the internet for everyone to see, and the internet was like,
Nah.
nah, you're right. Like, isn't that hilarious?
But you have to walk about knowing that your subscribers were probably people that you went to school with that had a crush on you, or your mates who are like, "Oh, here, well, I'll go and have a gander share for 25 quid." And
It is the
that's it.
fucking
You've literally just exposed your soul to the
everything,
world.
and then you just one day had to go. Like, seeing that there, you have to be in it. You have to do it. Like, you have to go full tilt.
Literally in it with the camera.
There's like, get the big alien dick. Do you see a big fucking alien what do you call it? Like fucking tentacle things they're doing,
Aye.
mate.
That was another thing Vince McMahon done when he was doing all his naughty sexual deviousness. He has a drawer filled with dildos that he's named after all different wrestlers. So like all his favorite wrestlers.
Who wants Triple H tonight?
Pretty much, he's got a massive drawer of dildos that's just named after wrestlers. He probably bought them off Diddy.
I think I've said this before, but like, see, whenever you have that much money and you're that successful, and you can get a 10 out of 10 every night of the week, that doesn't do it for you anymore.
Yeah,
you have to then move. Like Diddy, the Diddy thing's nuts. Like, you see, there was fucking, was it 7,000 or 17,000? I can't remember. It was a lot anyway. Phone calls once he was arrested of people wanting to go in, and they've narrowed it. Obviously, some people were saying like, so what the lawyer said was, we've got 123 people now who we know he fucked about with.
Yeah.
There was so many phone calls, but it was like wee girls ringing up and going, here, I was there and I might have got drugged, but I don't remember what happened. But your man's like, I can't then prove that.
Yeah, you have to have hard evidence.
It's not my fault you get drunk too quick, or if he drugged you, like, I can't prove that he drugged you.
Yeah.
But the 123 people or whatever it is, demons have solid evidence and solid proof of what he done. But
there's a list coming out next week as well of his co-conspirators who apparently is well-known A-list celebrities.
Jay-Z, Beyonce, all them fucking. How many phone calls? It was a mad amount of phone calls.
But mate, the world. I said to Nicole, this is kind of like our virtue. Oh my goodness, this is gonna sound so bad after what we said earlier.
It was 12,000 phone calls.
Fuck.
Now, I'm going to assume that them 12,000 phone calls were 12,000 different people, right? They only were able to pull 123.
Even if like a portion of them was double phone calls, you're still talking about
exactly. So the many, let's just be conservative and say 6,000 people had a bad interaction with him sexually.
Yeah,
that is madness. Like,
yeah,
but
it's not just him. No, it's all the shit that's happening right now. But like, this is our version of.
Would you went?
The Diddy party? No, not my cup of tea. Yeah, I wouldn't even pay to buck a hooker in Amsterdam.
I did that. Like,
it's not my thing.
Couldn't get a hard on.
This is our version of like they're ending the Hollywood fucking sex.
I'm still thinking,
thing.
would I went? I probably would have. Like,
would you?
I probably would have. Like,
I don't think.
Just like knowing nothing about. All you know is that he has these freak off parties, and you were invited. I probably would have went. Like,
but yeah, I'm the dickhead after this episode because of what I said. You're like, I would have went to the
I wouldn't have done anything fucking bad. Like,
well, apparently,
did you see the video of him with the white guy? He was obviously passed out. Nah,
it's a bit racist.
Whether he was passed out drunk or passed out because they drugged him. But the guy was over a fucking chair and did his video, and I'm going, see, this is what happens when white guys come around here. Hey, this is what happens when white guys come around here. The video just seems like
it's very provocative.
He done this.
Yeah,
it's madness, mate. There's loads of shit. Because I always joke about it. I fucking tell you what, it sounds like a hell of a good time. Like, do you know what I mean? But like, I'm genuinely joking.
Yeah.
But the stuff that's coming out is fucking bonkers. Like,
this is the end of Hollywood as we know it, because there's going to be so many people exposed for all this shit. People will lose faith in that industry, and then this is where social media stars are now going to be the new fucking celebrities, because you can't trust all these dodgy celebrities who are off raping kids and fucking being abusive to women.
Do you ever watch your man, Mice Tag Brady?
No.
Funny guy. He's from England. He just travels about the world, and he's just like us going holiday. You know, he's just going to America and blocked
Yeah.
and fucking having a laugh. But he's all like seeing he's like in fucking Thailand and all, and he gets a taxi driver, and he would ask him, "Must you make a fucking day?" And they would tell him how little it is, and then he would give him like 3 grand. Like take a week off, go and get a
Yeah.
new suit. Like he does all nice things like that, but he's mad. Like he's nuts. Like he's funny.
Yeah.
But like he's genuine. Do you know what I mean?
That's-
Whereas like you have people like say Beyonce and Jay-Z and Diddy who you only see them on MTV for them times. There was no social media, but behind closed doors they seem to be pricks.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres, whatever the fuck you call her.
That's it. The
All
amount of them
yeah.
are coming out now. It's just no. This happy sunshine person that's been painted in the media is just what has been paid to be done.
But then you've got Mice Tag Brady, who like he, no, I mean he goes into he's just video whenever hanging he danders in the train station in New York, and he sits down beside this lad and goes, "Well, mate, all good. When's the next train?" He's like, "Blah blah." And he goes, "Good. Do you know where any brothels are?" No, like, but he's just joking.
Aye.
But he's classed as controversial because of the way he gets on.
Mhm.
I mean, stand outside a bar in New York, pretend he's the fucking person, no, the security guard,
Oh, where?
and then he gets fucked out of a bar. But it's funny. It is stupid what he's doing, but it is funny. But everyone, the mainstream go, he's controversial as fuck because he curses and he does this and he does that.
Yeah.
But he's not in parties fucking
Doing all this with
doing
kids.
with kids and fucking sexually fucking transmitting, or what would you call it? He's not transferring kids over the border and trafficking. He's not doing all that. I bet there was lots of sexually transmitted diseases in them parties.
Man, it's.
But like that's what I like. I like people who are genuine. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and you can tell. Like, see, for all the shit Conor McGregor gets,
Yeah.
that cunt's genuine as fuck. Like,
Let's be honest.
that's
if
who
we,
he is.
If we all became billionaires out of nothing, you would also probably end up just being a bit of a
Yeah.
man cunt.
Like Conor McGregor, he obviously has an understanding with his missus. He's fucking out there bucking whoever he wants. He goes home to her. Again, she can't really say anything because they're not married. There's nothing she can do. So, well, it's wrong or right. He's genuine. Like, he may be a dick. He may be a fucking arsehole.
But he's him.
But he's unapologetically him. You know exactly what you're going to get if Connor's there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's all you can ask for with people. But then you get people like that who, you know what I mean? They used to make jokes about his parties on the TV shows and all.
Yeah.
All Emmons knew what was going on in
yeah.
them parties, and they were making jokes about it. Did you see the one where they were like, "Here, what is a Diddy party all about?" He goes, "Oh, you have to have it really warm." Like why? He goes, "And the door's locked."
Yeah.
Why do you have to have it warm?
But
he goes, "Because
let's be honest, he's been very open on all the interviews. It's like, oh, but look, he was talking about it. It's like, but think about it. You're shocked. He's told everybody for years, my parties can't be spoken about. I'm probably going to get arrested one day for what happens to them. I just like to have a good fucking time. And other people just are like, oh, yeah, well, we don't talk about what happened at that party because it all got a bit fucking mad. Like, let's be honest, not to Diddy's extent, but we've all been to a party where we've walked in, we've seen something we probably shouldn't, regardless of what your belief is. We've all been to a party where you see something where you're like, well, that's maybe a bit morally ambiguous. I'm going to remove myself from this situation because I don't like it. And then you don't go back.
Yeah.
And that's it. You don't have to fucking...
I know
like
almost locking the doors, yeah.
Right, that's sweet.
Be who you want to be, yeah. But no, it is fucking nuts. But it just annoys me. You've got Joe Rogan, for example. He's meant to be controversial. He's one of the most genuine people I've ever listened to about anything.
But he's only controversial because he brings on such a wide variety of guests and a conquest of knowledge in some way, shape, or form.
Do you ever see a thing? He's like Kublai Khan, or he's like, "Oh, I want you come in here, spaceship man. I want to explain spaceships to me." It's funny as fuck. And he wrote, "This is the most accurate thing in my podcast ever." He's like, he's just like, "You have to come in here and explain this shit to me."
Yeah.
But again, if you listen to him long enough, and like he's a genuine person, but that's why he's so popular. Like the mainstream media is a load of balls,
and he will challenge people on their shit as well.
People like him, people like Mice Tag Brady, all these genuine people who are just being themselves. That's why they're being so successful now, because of the internet, because they can be themselves and they're not scumbags behind closed doors.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It just sickens me.
Unlike us,
we're scumbags behind closed doors. No, but all jokes aside, like there's no one on this earth could say a bad word about us. Like,
I would think after this episode, mate, I think there might be
uh,
one or two. Fuck's sake.
you'll not be going on it. You'll not be back.
I've been the whole time you've been talking. I've thought in my head, it's like I talked about all that saving the planet stuff. That was good. It's like yeah, but you also said you hate people, so that's not really benefiting you very well here. It's like,
I
what
mean,
else have I said
you
here?
didn't specify color of people.
All people, man. Everyone's hated equally.
So yeah, funny like. But no, I know that's not you, and it was
No,
obviously
but
us.
we're very well liked, and it's we find it very awkward because everywhere we go, everyone once they've had a few drinks tells us how nice people we are. And we're like, oh,
Me and
we're
you're
the-"
dicks to each other all
Yeah.
the time, but we're never dicks to other people. Like.
Yeah, but that's the people think we fall out. I was like, no, we're just bantering. Like all we do is just try and say really harsh shit to each
Yeah.
other, and that's it.
Yeah,
It gets the time through because we're bored as
we're
fuck.
bored
sitting
as
in this
fuck
airport.
sitting in an airport, so we just wind each other up. And then by the time we get in the driver's car, he's like, "I'm too hate each other," but we don't like. You know what I mean? But that like no one could ever say anything like that about us because we're not. We're also not out there fucking chasing
No.
skirt and
Yeah, no,
fucking
but
things like that.
we're
You know what I
fuck.
mean?
I can't even stay awake on a fucking car trip, let alone a Denny party.
I know. You know what I mean? So like, but
I'd be that white guy sleeping in the fucking corner.
I hope that shows across that we're genuine.
But well, that's for the fans.
Here
to
we
fucking
may go
decide.
we may go now, Dave, because we're 1 minute past an hour. You can go and delete that and then re-upload it.
It's all right. Mate.
You may just for security purposes.
I don't care. I really don't. Fuck him. It was
We'll
funny.
have to watch back and see what it was like.
It's the reaction I can't wait to see because I realized as I said it that was the worst possible fruit you could pick.
No, you could have
We're
said
not-
anything else.
But it's honestly my chat. Like sure, last year she had a banana birthday party because
I
she's
know.
fucking obsessed with bananas. So everything in my house is just banana this, banana
She
that.
loves bananas and pajamas, and you know what I mean? It's just bananas in the brain. Like,
I just didn't really tee that up too well myself. Anyways, guys, hope you really enjoyed this week's show because I fucking haven't.
I know. Peace out. We appreciate the fuck out of all yous. Please share us with your pals and tell them how funny Dave is. Clip it, put it all over TikTok. We'd love it. Peace.
Bye.